To begin our asana practice, we will meet in Balasana, child's pose. For this practice, you may want a pillow or block to use as support. Open your knees wide, bring your big toes to touch, and bend your knees. Bring your hips towards your heels. Send your tailbone back and lengthen your spine. Reach your arms forward on the mat and spread your fingers wide. Rest your forehead on the mat. Begin to breathe in and out of your nose, using Ujjayi breath, constricting the back of the throat, so your breath sounds like an ocean wave. For today's practice, we are going to focus on the Swadisthana Chakra or sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is located 3 inches below the belly button, directly in front of the coccyx. Try to feel the pulse in this area. This energy center is connected with seeking pleasurable sensations such as food, sex, and wine, and is represented by the color orange. The meaning of Swadisthana is one's own abode, from which most people express themselves in the world. In Tantra Yoga, we use Mula Bandha, which is a slight contraction of the root chakra, like you are gently engaging your low abdominals. We will keep Mula Bandha throughout the practice. We will also hold the breath after inhaling as we move into the next posture. This is called Kumbaka. Now, come up into tabletop or all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Stack your hips over your knees. Keep a long spine and gaze to the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and create a cat with your spine, pulling your abdominal muscles in and rounding the back. Then drop the belly and arch the lower spine for cow. Exhale. Inhale, round the spine like a cat. Then release the belly and contract the lower spine for cow. Exhale. Find some organic movements here between cat and cow, warming up the spine. Inhale and tuck the toes. Straighten through the arms and come into reverse chair. Press through your index finger and thumb. Exhale. Inhale and slowly and gently straighten your legs for Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Exhale. Engage your abdominals and pull your front ribs in. Slowly and gently lift one heel and then the other, breathing and warming up the backs of the legs. Inhale and look to the palms. Roll your spine forward into Plankasana, high plank. Then hold the breath and bend the knees, pressing into the palms for reverse chair. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs for downward dog. Exhale. Inhale and look to the palms. Roll your spine forward into Plankasana, high plank. Hold the breath, Kumbaka. Bend your knees and press into reverse chair. Exhale. Try this a few more times on your own, flowing with the breath. When you have completed, release into Balasana, child's pose. Breathe here. Inhale and come through all fours into a seated position with your legs wide. Sit up tall and exhale. Option to place a rolled blanket under your right knee. Bend the left knee and pull the heel in. Place your hands on either side of the right knee and start to bow over the leg and make some organic movements. Circling to the right and using Ujjayi breath. Gently open up the hamstring, lower back and hip. Create the circles to the opposite side. Inhale, then surrender over the right leg. Exhale. Relax here for 30 seconds. Inhale and gently press back up. Remove the prop if using. Open up the left leg, then bend the right knee and pull the heel in. Set up the left leg as you did the right. Start by making organic movements, circling to the right using Ujjayi breath. Gently open up the hamstring, lower back and hip. Then create the circles to the opposite side. Inhale, then surrender over the left leg. Exhale. Relax here for 30 seconds. Inhale and press back up into a seated position. Bring both legs together. Exhale. Sit up tall. Inhale and cross the right leg over the left. Exhale. Inhale and bring your arms up, placing the right arm behind you and bend the left elbow. Gently twist to the right, placing your left elbow on the outside of the right knee. For Marichayasana 3. Exhale. Inhale and sit up tall. Then exhale and deepen the twist. Breathe here for a few rounds. Now, release the left arm and right leg. Straighten both legs. Sit up tall. Inhale and come into the posture on the left side. Cross your left leg over the right. Exhale. Inhale and lift your arms up, placing the left arm behind you and bend the right elbow. Gently twist to the left and place your right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Inhale and lift the crown of your head. Exhale and twist a little deeper. Breathe here for a few rounds. Now release and shake out the legs. Inhale, bend your knees and press up into Malasana Low Squat. You may use a block under your bottom as needed to support this posture. Bring your hips low and put your feet out slightly, a little further than hip distance. Bring your heels to the mat. Use your elbows to press against the inside of your knees, with hands in prayer position. Exhale and inhale. Pull your belly into your spine and breathe here for several rounds. Inhale and release your right palm to the mat, then lift the left arm for a gentle twist. Exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. And release. Inhale and bring your left palm to the mat and lift the right arm for a gentle twist on the opposite side. Breathe. And release both palms to the mat. Then inhale and press back into Adho Mukha Savasana, downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale and lift your right leg off the mat and square the hips. Flex your foot and press to the back wall. Then bend your knee, bring it into the chest, and place your foot on the mat between your hands. Low lunge. Exhale. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Inhale. Then rotate your left heel to the mat and bring your torso up. Tee out the arms, opening your hips to the left for Veerabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Exhale. Draw your tailbone down and lift your chest up. Pull your belly into your spine. Stack your right knee over your ankle and press through the outer edge of your left foot. Reach your arms in opposite directions and gaze over your right hand. Breathe here. On an inhale, lift your arms to the sky and straighten your right leg. Then exhale into Goddess pose. Bring your elbows to the torso and open your palms to the sky. Bend both knees and use the strength in your quads to balance in this posture. Breathe. On an inhale, straighten your legs, then cartwheel your arms to the front, placing your hands on the mat for low lunge. Exhale. Inhale and step your right leg back to meet the left for downward facing dog. Exhale. Now inhale and lift your left leg off the mat and square your hips. Flex your foot and press to the back wall. Then bend your knee, bring it into the chest, and place your foot on the mat between your hands. Low lunge. Exhale. Stack your front knee over your ankle. Inhale. Rotate your left heel to the mat and bring the torso up. Tee out the arms, opening your hips to the right for Veerabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Exhale. Draw your tailbone down and lift your chest up. Pull your belly into your spine. Stack your left knee over your ankle and press through the outer edge of your right foot. Reach your arms in opposite directions and gaze over your left hand. On an inhale, lift your arms to the sky and straighten your left leg. Then exhale into Goddess pose. Bring your elbows to the torso and open your palms up to receive. Use the strength in your quads to balance and breathe here. On an inhale, straighten your legs, then cartwheel your arms to the front, placing your hands on the mat for low lunge. Exhale. Inhale and step your left leg back to meet the right. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale and look to the palms at the front of the mat. Take tiny baby steps all the way to have your feet meet your hands. Exhale. Relax and surrender here in Uttanasana, forward fold. Option to cross your arms and gently sway back and forth with knees slightly bent. Inhale, then bend your knees and place your arms around your knees for Bija pose, hugging your legs into the chest and balancing on the balls of your feet. Exhale. Now, inhale, place your hands on the mat and slowly roll all the way onto your back. Exhale. Inhale, lift your legs to a 90-degree angle, preparing for Salimbasana, Sarvangasana. Supported candle pose. Lift your hips off the floor, rolling onto your shoulders. Keep the neck straight, gazing at the ceiling. Bend your elbows and use your hands to prop up your hips, keeping your legs straight, toes pointed to the ceiling, like a candle. Breathe here. Then slowly release the posture and roll back onto your back, one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, bend your knees and bring your feet to the mat. Find your block. Lift your hips and place the block on the second level underneath your sacrum for supported bridge pose, Sarubanda Sarvangasana. Exhale. Press through your feet. Keep your arms straight on the mat, palms facing down. Press the back of the head to the mat and gaze up. Inhale and exhale here for about 30 seconds. Now, remove the block and lower your hips to the mat. Inhale and come up into a seated position. Extend your legs with a slight bend in your knees. Flex your feet. Draw your belly into your spine. Sit tall, then hinge forward at your hips. Draw your tailbone back. Lift your chest and lengthen your spine. Reach your hands towards your feet and begin to straighten your legs for Pashimotanasana, seated forward fold. Exhale. Lengthen the back of your neck. Draw your shoulder blades down and take 3 to 4 rounds of breath here. And release. Roll down slowly onto your back. Open your knees wide so your legs are in a diamond position. Bring the soles of your feet together and lengthen the spine to release the abdominals. Draw your shoulder blades down and rest your arms on the mat with palms facing up for Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. Release the muscles of your face and option to close the eyes. Breathe here for about 1 minute. Now, gently bring your knees together. Then, place your feet wide on the mat for a counter posture, TP pose. Relax and breathe. Release the posture. Extend your legs long. Roll your feet out and rest your arms on the mat with palms facing up for Savasana. Relax your entire body. Imagine the color orange as you close your eyes and return to your natural breath. Clear your mind and allow this time for your body to incorporate the practice. I will guide you out of the posture in 2 minutes. Now, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently roll onto one side into a fetus position, resting your head on your arm. Using your arms, press up into Sukhasana. Cross your legs and bring your hands to heart center in prayer position. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. We will do 3 ohms to end practice. Om. Bring your hands to the third eye and bow forward. The light within me sees the light within each of you. Namaste. Please subscribe to my channel for more Tantra and Tarot. Have a blessed and beautiful day.